What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Metal Reacts, where today we've got another song reaction. This one's an interesting one. This is by the death metal band Skeptic. I don't know if they're still death metal anymore, but I used to listen to these guys all the time, especially their album Pathetic Being that came out in 2001. The song Only Lies is one of my favorite death metal songs of all time. I used to worship these guys back when I used to play guitar, my teens, and yeah, they were just, the riffs that they used to come up with, man, were just fantastic, and the vocals were amazing. The music was just unreal if you're a death metal fan back in those days. And yeah, they've got, let's see, their last record came out in 2005, I believe, Internal Complexity. And this is their new album. It's called Nailed to Ignorance, I believe is the name of the album. And yeah, I couldn't find this thing on YouTube, just the track. The track we're going to be listening to is the album opener. It's called Mind Destroyer. And I couldn't find the isolated track on YouTube, so I had to perform some gymnastics and kind of I had to download the entire album, and I'm going to have to put the album into my software and see what I can do. But, yeah, I'm excited. I wonder if it's going to sound like I remember or if they've taken a new direction. Usually, when death metal bands further down the line, in my experience, they seem to get more and more proggy. So we'll see if this thing sounds more progressive or if it's like some of the old school 2000s era technical stuff that I remember. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Skeptic, death metal fans, this is a video for you. This is Skeptic, Mind Destroyer, off the new album. Let's get into it and see what it sounds like. Already it sounds a little bit proggy. That's a cool riff. There's some cool tapping going on. Bring it on, man. Vocals haven't changed a bit. Little bit of a breakdown going on. That's pretty cool. A little bit of an Eastern influence here, or maybe Middle Eastern. Now we're into Melakesh territory. Go back to those fast riffs. Come on. That is a cool tapping lick. Cool to see them explore this a little bit. I love the way this song opened. I wish they would go back to that and establish it maybe as a verse or a theme in the song. Oh, we've got our solo now. Skeptic used to have some awesome solos. Yeah, that's right, man. Long solo, wow. This is kind of the music that I think takes a lot of inspiration from Death and Chuck Schuldiner. Especially with the extended solo. This is my favorite part of the song right here. This is badass. Yeah, we've still got 2 minutes left in this thing. Usually a death metal track would be finding a way to wrap it up at this point. I wonder what they're going to do these last 2 minutes. Back to the breakdown. Yeah, this section just sounds like it's a little bit out of place in the track, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of like Middle Eastern metal, like specifically bands like Orphan Land and Melichesh a little bit. Although Orphan Land is a lot more proggy, but definitely that guitar tone sounds like Melichesh to me. His voice reminds me a little bit of Enslaved. That real throaty kind of growl. We're gonna end the same way we came in. It's not a bad song, man. That's not a bad song for Skeptic to come out with a song in 2022. That was not bad, man. After, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe 2005 was their last album before this one. So, a 17-year layoff, and they come back with an album, and I haven't heard hardly anybody. Yeah, Nailed to Ignorance is the name of the album, but I haven't heard hardly anybody talk about this album. Let's see if I can look up their, yeah, Internal Complexity. That was Internal Complexity was their last record. And yeah, this is a major comeback for them. Pathetic Being and Unbeliever Script are both awesome. Those came out in 2001 and 2003. And both those records that's awesome technical death metal. If anybody who's watching this is interested in listening to some of that stuff. But yeah, for a 17-year layoff and then to come back, the death metal landscape has changed so much. I mean, now it's all about being hyper progressive and hyper fast and hyper technical. So a lot of the stuff, like if you listen to like Archspire's new record, it kind of leaves a lot of this older 2000s era stuff in the dust. But yeah, just, the fact that Skeptic was able to come back and to do something and have it not totally suck in the year 2022 is pretty impressive. So good job, Skeptic. You guys are keeping the faith alive. And this thing came out back in September, so I'll definitely have to listen to this album. I don't think I'm going to do an album review on the channel, but I'll definitely listen to this record, and just because they're one of my favorite death metal bands, and give it a fair shot, see if I can add any songs from that album to my playlist. This song in particular, Mind Destroyer, I don't think it's going on a playlist right now, but maybe once I listen to the record it might grow on me and I might put it on there. I'm not sure. So anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what other songs you'd like to see me react to, or albums you'd like to see me review. And that's it for Metal Reacts. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.